Here we go.
Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. It's Saturday. No, it's not. What day is it? Sunday. Sunday. See, I knew. I always know what day it is. If you need to know what day it is, come here. You'll always get the right day, apparently. Anyway, two things we're going to be covering. First of all, Ben Mogen. Ben Mogen has a GoFundMe set up in order to try to raise funds for attending trial. Obviously, Ben is Madison Mogen's father. He's been relatively absent from everything. He has not got involved in the drama or the slanderous comments, lies, bending, manipulation of the truth. He has simply sat back and yes, been quiet. And his GoFundMe, shall I bring it on the screen? That would help, wouldn't it? Here it is. He's asking for $15,000. And what's more important, in a second, you'll see. In order to help go. Let's read it. Let's read it together. Friends of Ben Mogen created this GoFundMe to help cover the expenses to attend trial regarding the murder of Ben's daughter, Madison Mogen. Now, I know there's a lot of confusion out there. Some of you may believe that Madison Mogen is the child of Steve and Christy Goncalves, just having a different surname. But she is, in fact, the daughter of Ben, not Steve. So Ben has set up a GoFundMe, or Friends of Ben, Ben's Friends. And it says Maddie was among the 4 college students from Moscow. Another confusion out there. I know some people believe that there was potentially only 1 or 2 victims. There was, in fact, 4 that lost their lives on that tragic night. As many of you have heard in the news, the trial has been moved to a new location in Ada County near Boise, Idaho. These cases can take several months. We would love to help Ben be able to attend the trial with a few people close to him for support and not have to worry about the finances to make it happen. All your donations will go directly to help pay for travel and lodging for Ben to be able to attend the trial as he is available to, with any leftover donations going towards, and wait for it, not holidays, not counselling, not in the hope of never having to work again, but towards the memorial set up for the 4 students that lost their lives in this tragedy. Thank you for all the consideration and support given to him and all the families affected by this horrific tragedy. But again, $15,000, and he's hoping to pay with that money and have enough money to give over to this memorial fund that's been set up. So the link to this will be in both the pinned comment and the description of the video. And I'm sure that if the Goncalves GoFundMe is worth what? So we have a look. This is going to be a live finding of it. Let's have a look if my keyboard will connect. Connect, damn you. There we go. Goncalves, if we learn to type. Goncalves family. Oh, jeez. We'll get there in a minute. I'm not even going to cut this because this is real life. This is real life. This is real life. Allow. Why does it always ask you every time you? Will you know? Do you want to do this? Can you do this? So we're at $60,000 of £75,000 goal there. So that's the Goncalves, help the Goncalves family attend trial. And look, I'm not saying don't go and donate to this one. I'm just saying that this one is over 60,000, and then you have Ben's, which is 3,500. So let's see if we can get some funds to Ben for that. And like I say, the link will be in the pinned comment and the description of this video. And now part 2. See, I'm really treating you today. We've got part 2. I want to read a comment, right? I know we get a lot of comments, don't we? And some of them are maniacal. But this one, I feel, is a fantastic comment. And it's based off of the video that I did yesterday regarding Steve Goncalves and his 180, if you like. No, I don't think I can bring it on the screen because I've got loads of other stuff on there that is private, personal, and we don't want to be sharing it. So I'll leave Ben's up there just so you can see it and you can not forget about that while I read it. But this comment here, it says, message for Steve Goncalves. I love that you are still determined to be that alpha dad for your girls, even after their death. He has only got one daughter who lost their life, though, but that's not taking anything away from this comment, which was from Rebel Red 5526. You'll know who you are. I wish every child had such a father. However, can you please just take a moment to reflect on what I am hearing you say? 1. You feel you must take action because you do not trust the state prosecution to ensure your girls get justice. 2. You do not trust the college and big money influencers in that area to put your girls' justice before their own interests and agenda, evidenced by them demolishing the crime scene before trial. 3. You believe the killer hunted down the girls, saw their beauty both inside and out, desired them from a distance, either physically distant or close, but not one of them, and had done so for a while. 4. You believe the killer felt or was rejected, incel theory, by the girls, and that was what triggered the rage. Was he rejected that night, perhaps? 5. You believe the killer knew where they slept, knew how to access the house, and was confident enough in his knowledge of the house and his abilities with a knife to not be intimidated by the numerous cars outside the home. 6. The killer was not intimidated because in his hunting, stalking them, he knew who the cars belonged to. Bracket. So how would he know Kaylee had a new car unless he was watching her that day? Or did she post it online? Bracket. 7. Why didn't he kill Dylan? Why did he kill Xana? Bracket. Could it be G, that he knew Xana would recognize him and he knew she was more loyal to your girls and would refuse to cover for him, and that Ethan would protect Xana over him? Could it be he knew Dylan would fall in line or did not know him well enough to recognize him? Because a story of seeing a masked intruder walk out of the house after hearing that kind of chaos and not even texting to check on your roommates is mighty strange. No matter how politically incorrect it is to question a victim, in my opinion, Dylan has some questions to answer. An 8-hour delay in reporting what would make me furious. An 8-hour delay in reporting would make me furious with her. Was it traumatic? Yes. But she walked away with her life and at least no physical injuries, so she can deal, in my opinion. I have watched interrogation videos that go hard on victims regardless of age, Chris McDonough, when the situation is highly suspicious. Anyways, can you see that you are actually describing a person who knew that the house and them well, who was always around but never got any romantic interest from them? Someone who knew those vehicles, someone they found a little creepy. You know, your girls, and I bet they did not ditch a friend without even a wave goodbye unless they were trying to ditch them for a real reason. A person that walked with them did not order food and had no reason to be at the food truck other than watching your girls. That person left as soon as the girls ran from him. They ran from him. They trusted their gut. If there was an incel circling them, hunting them, it was not BK. In my opinion, and all that. I believe everything you are saying, SG, just not with the conclusion. Trust your gut and demand answers. Who is giving alibis, and what do they depend on being true to hold up? Disclaimer, BK could have done it, or been party to it, but that is not what you are describing, and I have not heard of any solid evidence pointing to him either. That comment was on a video yesterday. Take from that as you will, but I do say that is potentially one of the best comments I've read around this case for a long time. Whether you're on the fence, whether you're pro-burger, anti-burger, whatever, when you truly listen to what Steve Goncalves says before he done his 180, he wasn't describing this Brian Koberger just coming over randomly from Washington and doing this. He is describing a stalker, someone who is stalking, who is watching, who is creeping around in bushes like Homer Simpson, backing slightly away into the bush. Anyway, let me know down below what you think, and don't forget Ben Mogen, his GoFundMe. Remember where the links are: description, pinned comment. Let's see if we can get him up to at least his target. That would be nice. I think he deserves it, because he does have a daughter, and her name's Madison Mogen. I'll catch you all later tonight in the live.